Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Abdallah and I work as a developer advocate at KubeShop. I'm here to give you a little tour of Monokle, which is an open source tool that we've built to help you become more productive when working with your Kubernetes manifests. So let's have a look at it. In the first view of Monokle, there are 3 ways to start working with it. You can select an existing folder, you can create a project from scratch, or you can start from a template, which will give you some resources to start working with. But I'm going to go over here and open a project that I've already worked on. Here in the main view of Monokle, you'll find 3 panes. The first one on the left is the file explorer, where you can see all the manifests in your folder and you can access them directly from here. More interestingly, in the middle, you'll find the navigator. This pane has the Kubernetes resources that Monokle has been able to read from your files. The cool part about it is that whenever you click on a specific resource, you'll find highlighted all the other resources that are related to that resource. On the right, you have the manifest editor, and you can see that we highlighted some syntax errors, and you can update the manifest directly from the editor. But writing YAML is a little cumbersome and very error prone, so you can also edit your manifest through a form that makes it way simpler to update your resources. So let's change here, for example, the replicas to 3, and we'll update the namespace over here. And if you go back to the source, you'll be able to see that we've applied the changes directly into your manifest. So once you've updated your resources from the editor, you can go directly up here to deploy the resource to the cluster. And there it is deployed. Another cool feature is that you can diff the YAML manifest with how it is deployed in your cluster. But you can also diff all the files from the cluster compare section over here. If you click, you can see the manifests that are already applied to the cluster, like these ones, and the ones that are not. So you can select them and apply them all in batch. And there you go. And another feature of Monokle is that it supports customizations. As you can see here, if you hover over the link, you'll see all the resources that are affected by the customization. We also support Helm charts, but as you can see, I don't have any in my current project. So let me go over here and change to a different project that does use them. There we go. You can see that in this pane, Monokle lists all the charts that it has been able to find in your project. And if you hover over and click on preview, you'll be able to preview the resources that will be created by this specific chart. And once you've checked them, you could go over here and install the charts directly in your cluster. A new feature that Monokle supports is validating your Kubernetes manifest to security standards and Kubernetes best practices. You can see a list here of security policies, and you can enable them all over here. And when you go to the navigator, you'll see that Monokle has detected the issues already in some resources. You can see them from the navigator, but you can also see them as syntax highlighting, which is super cool. If you want to create new resources, you can do it right away from here, and you have this form where you can easily create the resources. But you could also use manifest templates, and you can see that we have a bunch of them that we created for you, although you could also create them for your team. When you create a resource from a template, it's again a very simple form that you can fill. And that's it about Monokle. You can find on the top right the links to our GitHub. And as I said, Monokle is an open source and MIT licensed project, and you can report the issues you find over there. You can also join us in our community in Discord if you wanted to chat with us. That's it for now. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.